Brandon Royval put a big feather in his cap in his pursuit for a second UFC flyweight title shot on Saturday when he edged a split decision victory over Tatsuro Taira in the UFC Fight Night 244 main event. This was a thrilling bout for all 5 rounds, one of the best fights of the year. Definitely one of the best flyweight fights of the year, and these two delivered for all 5 rounds, and it really came down to the wire there, and Royval shined in that 5th round. I think this was a pretty clear 3-2 in his favor. Not really sure how the judge who scored it the other way saw it, but nevertheless the right person won, so that's all that matters. And now Royval makes a very strong case to fight for the title after this. Of course, the situation with him having 2 defeats to Alexandre Pantoja already makes it difficult for him, but maybe there will be a turning of the page in terms of who will be the champion. Just hours before this fight happened, UFC CEO Dana White announced that Pantoja will be defending his title against former Rizin champ Kai Asakura at UFC 310 on December 7th. After this fight, Royval saying that he wants to weigh in as the backup for that fight, noted that Asakura hasn't hit that 125-pound limit before, and maybe he will be needed, so he'll be there and ready to fight on a moment's notice. We know Pantoja would surely take him on short notice as well, him being that type of fighter if that situation arose. But even then, I think he has a really good case to fight the winner of that, even if it is a 3rd fight with Pantoja. The one matchup that's looming out there is Amir Albazi and Brandon Moreno, who fight at UFC Edmonton on November 2nd. Maybe if Albazi gets the job done there in a big fashion, he could jump the line and fight the winner of the next title fight, especially if it's Pantoja, who would be looking for fresh competition there. If it's Brandon Moreno who wins, that's a great sign for Royval, who just beat Moreno in his fight before this. So it is certainly interesting times at flyweight, but Brandon Royval in a very strong position after this. He's in a strong spot. We just have to see how these fights shake out in Edmonton and Las Vegas over these next few months, and we'll have a very clear idea of where he goes.